What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to our Summer Games Fest E3 prediction time, whatever the hell we're going to call that time next year, prediction series, where today we are predicting our Nintendo predictions and Nintendo Direct predictions. If you haven't watched any of our other prediction videos, be sure to go and check them out. They're up live now on the channel. But Nintendo, so today is I forgot the day, the 24th of April. Nintendo hasn't announced a Direct, but I feel like one will happen after all of this sort of stuff. So we're going to do a Nintendo Direct prediction anyway, even though one hasn't been announced. We're just going to go through some of the games that we would like to see Nintendo announce for like maybe end of this year, lead into next year. But yes, I am joined by Jordan, as always, in these prediction videos. Hey, and we're just going to go through our predictions one by one, battle it out, see who's going to be the overall king of Summer Games Fest E3 by the end of this. Like I said, we have other videos up on the channel right now, so be sure to go and check them out. But without any further ado, mate, would you like to kick us off with your first Nintendo Direct prediction?
Okay, me and you talked about this a little while ago.
Yep. And
by a little while ago, I think it was like last week.
Okay.
This might be the perfect storm to drop a new one. You talked about Pokemon Snap and how they dropped it on the digital store, and then they announced a new one. So I reckon we might be in the works for Stadium, for a proper Switch Stadium game.
Okay, I like that. I had that, and then I was like, you know, maybe. But then so it's on my list. But I have another one that I want to run past you later on and see what you think about it.
Alright, okay. There's one last thing with that.
Yep.
Is that at the end of that announcement, they announced Stadium 2 coming to Switch as well.
Okay. We'll see. That's hype as hell. I like that. Alright, I'm going to start you off with one that I think could actually happen. We get a sequel to Super Mario 3D World, and the sequel will be in the same mold as the DLC Bowser's Fury. I think that was a testing ground to see how well that would do as a full game. That's my first prediction. You know, it's the year of Mario. You know what I mean? Got to get some Mario predictions in there.
Yes. Well, my Mario prediction's a lot more out there because I don't think that's going to happen.
Okay.
Mine's not going to happen. I'll just jump into my other one. This is another safe bet. We'll probably see Pikmin 4.
Okay. When's Pikmin 4 coming out?
The next month after.
So July. Okay. Maybe, yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty sure it's July, so I think we'll get like a final release trailer for it. I'll double check that now, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's July.
So, I only have two on here that I think are like actually going to happen, and the rest are like pipe dreams and crazy. Okay, cool. My second one is we will get more info on that second lot of Splatoon 3 DLC. Yeah.
Yep. That's quite possible.
Good turn, mate.
My next one is a 3-in-1.
Okay.
This one came from you, or at least you told me about the rumor for this. Which is the Zelda 3DI games. Philips CDI games. Yeah,
dude, that was like so weird. So like it was all over Reddit that like, rumor is that these are gonna get a remaster. And in my head I'm like, there's no fucking way. And then a part of me's like, I would love for that to be a thing though. That would be great.
Just accessibility to those games.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's cool.
For anyone else that doesn't know, we're talking about Link and the Faces of Evil, Zelda and the Wand of Gamelon, and Zelda's Adventure.
Yes, okay, that would be cool. That would be cool if that was something. Even if they just came to like Nintendo Online or something like that, that'd be funny.
Exactly. They just introduce a CDI one just for 3 games.
Would you like my 3-in-1? Okay. We will get a trailer for Metroid Prime 2 Remaster.
Okay.
And it's coming at the end of this year. We will get a trailer for Metroid Prime 3 Remake.
Okay.
And that's coming next year. And we will get our first trailer in a long time for Metroid Prime 4, and that will not have a date attached to it at all.
I had Metroid Prime 4 with 2024.
Next year.
Late 2024.
Okay. It's a possibility. They've been working on it for a little while, so anything's possible. But yeah. Yeah, I thought, a Metroid Prime 2 remaster, they can drop that at the end of the year, that'd be good. And then I thought Metroid Prime 3 was like a big on the Wii, so I feel like a remake of that would be great.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You're up, mate.
My next one is at the moment we're in that sort of lull for Pokemon. They've just released the two mainline titles.
Yep.
So they've got a bit of extra time, so they might be working on the stadium, which I'm hoping for.
Yep.
But the other one that I'm hoping for is possibly a new Mystery Dungeons game.
Okay.
Because we got Mystery Dungeons DX, which was a remake of the very first two games combined together. But we haven't had a Mystery Dungeon since like the late 3DS era.
I like it.
And a lot of people love that series, the Mystery Dungeon series. So it'd be cool to get a new face to it.
I like it. My next one is one that I think could possibly happen. It's literally just like a broad spectrum one, but I have some things it could be later on in my predictions. Nintendo will revive an old series thought forgotten.
That's like my next two.
Yeah, right. I just wanted to put that out there because I actually don't know like what it could be, or it could be something completely random. But yeah, I think something.
Well, coming off that train of thought, I reckon we could be due for a new FZero.
I didn't put that on here at all.
Yeah.
I've got it attached to something else later on.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that was one of the ones. There's another two franchises that haven't been touched on a long time that I reckon we could see. Three,
okay.
Actually.
Cool. Oh, where do I go? Do I go spicy or do I go safe spicy?
Go spicy, mate.
You want spicy? You want super spicy?
Go spicy or go home, mate.
Okay. Here's a twofer. We get a Star Fox Zero port or a brand new Star Fox game announced. With gameplay, with it's ready to go, and it'll release at the end of the year.
Yep, I had a new Star Fox game on there as well.
Cool. Hey, what else have you got?
Sticking with the last one with FZero, I reckon we could. I don't think this will happen. I reckon a lot of people would love for this to happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. Especially since ARMS exist. A new Punch-Out game.
Yeah, fair. That's fair. I could see them doing something like that.
Boxing and that sort of stuff has been repopularized with all the YouTubers and everything, fighting and everything. I reckon it could be a pretty good time to slot in a game like that when there's a lot of public interest.
That's fair. Yeah, no, that could be interesting. That's probably that. I'm gonna say that one last or second last because I think that's pretty good. Let's go a new Mario sports game. So we've had like soccer and golf and stuff for the last couple of years. So I think we'll get a new Mario sports game, and I think that sport will be baseball.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty cool. A new like Super Sluggers or something like that.
Yeah, well, they haven't done a Super Slugger for a while.
A long time.
Yeah.
And I feel like that'd be one like Strikers where people would be like super behind it.
Next one I've got
Yep.
is a new Wave Racer.
Okay.
And at the end of the announcement, announcing that Wave Racer 64 will be coming to the virtual.
Yeah, okay. I can see it coming to virtual for sure. Yeah, okay. I like that one. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. I got three that are like within like the same sort of train, but I'll do them one at a time, okay? We will get a new 2D Mario game announced.
Ooh, okay. Interesting.
Yes, I don't have any specifics, but it will be a 2D Mario game and it will be hype as fuck, and I think it'll incorporate some awesome shit in it.
Okay.
I'm talking like a level where you can throw Cappy on a 2D plane and like use Cappy to get around stuff, like incorporating stuff from games that have already been around. But yeah, I think, yeah.
Interesting.
2D Mario. No, what have you got?
I'm I'm gonna save that because I've got two predictions that run into each other.
Okay.
And it's got to do with Mario, but I'll leave that for a sec. The next one, this is a bit of a pipe dream. This probably won't happen. Is them announcing Game Boy Advance and GameCube for their virtual console. But I reckon that might be a year out.
So Game Boy Advance is available.
Yeah, I know.
GameCube. I'll go into my GameCube one now.
Sorry, I've misput it.
Yeah.
I meant to have DS, not Game Boy.
DS? Okay, I think yeah,
DS.
DS is a while out. Here's what I got for GameCube. Okay, I think before we see GameCube on Virtual Console, I think it would be super cool if they did remasters of really important GameCube games. And I think we could see them starting to push them out because there were some talks online that apparently there are some Nintendo studios working on stuff that is like, basically the wording was old stuff being brought to a new audience. So I'm like, GameCube feels like the sort of place they would want to be at right now because they've kind of exhausted like the Wii U ports that they really needed to do and the Wii ports that need to happen. So maybe GameCube's the next port of call. So I had a couple of games that I think could be a part of this like GameCube remasters collection. And I had Super Mario Sunshine, would be awesome if it got like a remaster. FZero GX would be awesome if it got a remaster. Pokemon Colosseum would be awesome if it got a remaster or just a brand new game entirely. And Luigi's Mansion, I think could do really well with like the Mario movie hype. People wanted Luigi's Mansion movie. Everyone loved the third one. So yeah, I think that could be super cool. But I would love them to do Virtual Console for that stuff. I just feel like those games I listed would take way too long to be a part of the service. Like, they love milking that shit and like drip feeding it out.
That's what I mean. Like, I feel like maybe they might do it, but they only just announced the Game Boy stuff recently, so
yeah,
it might be a while out.
Yeah.
But like that's a bit of a pipe dream for it.
Yeah.
Staying with your train of GameCube remasters, I had Wind Waker.
Yeah, I feel like it's about time. We know what? I'm gonna go straight into one of my predictions. I think we'll see a new 2D Zelda.
Okay.
In the style of Link's Awakening, but not like a remake or remaster, a brand new 2D Zelda.
That would be interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be very interesting, actually.
I would love to see just something new.
Next, this one I don't know if you'll have it or not. But this one we know is coming, but they haven't said anything in a while. So, League of Legends Wild Rift
For Switch.
for Switch. Because they announced it a while back, but we haven't heard anything about it in a while.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I reckon with how popular League of Legends is at the moment, that'll actually get a little bit of stage presence.
Okay. New 3D Donkey Kong game.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll be like a country sequel or be something completely new, but I think we'll see a new Donkey Kong game regardless, and I think it'll be a 3D Donkey Kong.
So I'm gonna add on from that because I had Donkey Kong, which is the supposed Donkey Kong game that is made in the same sort of engine as Odyssey.
Yeah.
And I reckon we get a trailer for that. And right at the end, you see Cappy come flying through.
Okay,
right at the end.
You're hopeful.
And that leads me to my next prediction, which was a hint towards Odyssey 2 being worked on.
Okay. How many do you have left?
I have 2 more left.
I also have 2 more. Okay, so my next one. We will get our first trailer for the long-awaited, super anticipated, should have already been out, Mario Kart 9.
True.
Yeah, I think they'll do a fucking trailer for their next lot of DLC for 8, and then I think we'll get the trailer for 9, and I think it'll be hype as hell. It'll be hype as hell.
That's a pretty good call. My next one is one that I've already said for Xbox, which is Xbox Game Pass streaming coming to Nintendo.
Right. Okay. All right then. All right. My last one is that they will not mention a new Switch 2 or Switch Pro console at all. Right? But I think it's real. And I think games for that console will be shown at this Direct. I think Mario Kart 9 will be for the next Switch. It won't be for this Switch. I think whatever that 2D Zelda is, I think Metroid Prime 4 and Metroid Prime Remake will be for that new Switch. Oh, I have got one more. I'm stupid. I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, the new Donkey Kong game and Zelda 3D game, Super Mario 3D game could all be for that new Switch. They've announced them, and everyone's hype, and we'll get people being like, "Oh my god, how is that even going to play on the Switch?" And I don't think they're meant to. I think they're going to be for that next Switch. Okay. I think they will come out on the old Switch, but I think they'll be optimized, and the place to play them will be whatever this Switch 2 is or Switch Pro is. But I don't think it'll get a mention.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so my last one.
Yeah.
With proper show closer.
Yep.
So everything happens and we get, all right, and that's the end of the show, but just before we go, one more thing.
Yep.
And they cut over to the screen and you just see a completely black screen with purple moving in the background, and then a red eye shows up, and then lightning flashes across the screen, and it's XD Gale of Darkness remastered.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. See, I had a Gale of Darkness thing on here, and I took it off because I'm like, that feels like it'd be so hype for like a Pokemon Presents or something like that when they finally have nothing left to do. Yeah. No, dude, that'd be hype as hell if that's how they ended it for sure. Yeah, I'd be down for that. That'd be sick. Yeah, as a show closer too, I think that'd be pretty hype. Considering like the rumor is Nintendo doesn't have much to show this year, and that's why they weren't going to be a part of E3. So a lot of what we're saying is a pipe dream. Yeah, no, I could see that happening. That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. So I've got one here that I just completely glossed over because I'm stupid. I think we will get Mario Party Superstars DLC or a sequel. This year marks 25 years of Mario Party. So I think we'll either get a sequel that draws from Mario Party 4 through 7, or they'll add like a legacy DLC to Superstars that will draw from 4 to 7. Try and keep Superstars all in one package, or we'll get like a Superstars 2, and yeah, it'll only have 4 to 7. So if you buy the first game, you get all from like 1 to 3 and then 4 to 7 for the sequel. But yeah, that's my final prediction. Mate, thank you so much for sitting here and dreaming about Nintendo with me. You know, it's
a lot of pipe dreams in the works.
A lot of pipe dreams in that one. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you thought of our predictions down below, and let us know any predictions that you have of your own. If you're new around here, maybe while you're down there telling us your predictions, you can hit that little sub button and that bell button so you can stay up to date when all of our prediction videos and other videos we do here on 1UP go live. That's going to do it from us this time. Next time we're doing our Summer Games Fest predictions. So when Keely has his show, we will have predictions for that show, and these predictions will be overall. So stuff announced at Summer Games Fest that might not be appearing on stage, but will be announced. So like EA stuff, all that other crazy stuff that isn't going to get onto a stage, but will be announced. That will be in that prediction next time. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it from us. Thank you so much for listening. Really do appreciate it. Until next time, may all of your games be good ones, and we will catch you guys then. Bye, everybody.
See ya.